Hi, good morning, ma'am.
Hi, good morning, Kamran. How are you?
Great. What about you, ma'am?
I'm also good. So, shall we start the interview process?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
So, Kamran, you are comfortable with English or you want to proceed in Hindi?
No, I'm comfortable with English. I just want to clarify one thing, just in case there's some question come up where I want to switch to Hindi. So is it like it is cool?
एब्सोल्युटली एब्सोल्युटली इसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। आप जिस भी लैंग्वेज में कंफर्टेबल फील करते हैं आप वो यूज कर सकते हैं, बोथ हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश। और आप चाहें तो अपना इंटरव्यू दोनों हिंदी और इंग्लिश में जैसे आपको कंफर्टेबिलिटी लगे, बट द मेन पर्पज शुड बी दिस कि आप जो भी बोल रहे हैं वो इजीली कम्युनिकेट कर पाए इंटरव्यूअर को। राइट। जो
Okay,
भी आपका जो माइंड फ्रेम है, जो भी आपके थॉट्स है, इट शुड बी क्लियरली कम्युनिकेटेड। उसमें ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि बिकॉज ऑफ लैंग्वेज हिंड्रेंस हम उसको जो हम सोच रहे हैं वो हम क्लियरली इंटरव्यूअर तक नहीं पहुंचा पा रहे।
okay, ma'am. I
राइट।
would like to continue with English only.
Okay, no issues with that. Okay, Kamran, so please introduce yourself.
Okay, sir. My name is Mohammad Kamran, and I
Mhm.
hail from Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh. I have completed my post graduation in marketing from Pune Institute of Business Management. I have
Mhm.
completed my graduation in commerce from University of Allahabad. During my post graduation, I have done three internships. And after my post graduation, I started working as marketing management trainee for an FMCG business involved in the snacking business. So after during my job, COVID-19 happened, and due to some family emergency, I have to leave my job. After COVID-19, I joined a local fitness organization as a management and marketing executive. Talking about my interests, so I like to go for a run. I like to try out different cuisines, and I like to travel. And talking about my family, I come from a family of dairy farmers. My family consists of six people. My father is involved in the dairy business. My mother is housemaker. My two elder brothers are deaf and dumb. One is teaching sign language as a professor in a Gurgaon University, and another one runs his own convenience store. My eldest
That's
brother
really good.
has been employed as an SQL data analyst.
All right. So you are four siblings, including you, or three
Yeah,
siblings? Four
four
siblings.
siblings including me. Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. So you said that you worked in a FMCG company. Can you name the company? Which company you worked with?
The mother brand was Desai Brothers Limited, and the brand that I worked on was known by the name of Pitara.
Pitara. Okay.
Pitara.
And
It
what was and what were your job responsibilities there?
So I was involved with the sales analysis, where I was involved with the primary and secondary sales analysis. Then I had to prepare a report from the promotional. There were two teams in my department. One was the core sales team, another was the promotional sales team. So whatever activity we were doing, I was in charge of overlooking the entire activity and updating to the management in terms of number. Apart from that, I was also in charge with the where like the intent preparation, how much product is to be dispatched to which warehouse. Apart from this, I was also in charge with the sensory testing. So in FMCG, you have to conduct regularly sensory testing of the product to know that you are at par with the benchmark product. So these were all my job responsibilities.
Okay, so you were looking the promotional part, you were looking the inventory part also, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
Kamran, can you tell me in marketing what kind of promotional strategies we use?
Ma'am, in marketing, we mainly use two type of promotional strategies. One is the BTL activity, and another one is the ATL activity. So, generally a company employs both the activities to a particular target market, and with the certain objective kept in mind, like what we are planning to achieve. So, if I talk about my experience with both the activities, so whenever we were able to start we were about to start an activation of a new market. We will start with the BTL activity, wherein we do sampling of the product. We participate in mela of that particular area, and once we have generated some presence in that field, we generally have we generally extrapolate our ATL activities, wherein we were showing our ads on the radio and television. So we will exclude that particular radio from that area, and local television channels from that area.
Okay, good, good. So, in which year you have completed your MBA?
In 2019.
In 2019. Okay, and for how long you continued there?
I worked there for 1.5 years, 1.4 years to be precise.
All right. So you left the job near about in 2021?
And I left around second phase of COVID lockdown.
COVID.
It was
Okay,
at
okay,
yeah. So there
okay.
was some family emergency due to
Hmm.
which I have to leave my job.
All right. And after that, you have not joined anywhere.
No, no, I have joined in a local fitness organization. So there was a
Okay.
fitness organization opening in my city, and I got an offer to work there. So
Okay.
I worked there for like past 1.5 year over there only.
Okay. So right now you're working or you have left the job?
Uh, no, after my mains were cleared, I gave them a prior notice that in the next couple, like in next 2 months, I will be leaving the job. So before my interview, like in the next couple of days, I will leave my job.
Okay. So when you were working as a manager in the fitness organization, your job
Yeah.
responsibilities there?
So my job responsibility was first to acquire client, like to generate business for the firm. Second was this was my proactive part. I established a standard operating procedure for the entire staff, like for the trainer staff, for the cleaner staff, for the management staff. Thirdly, I also started like collecting data of different clients that have visited, not enrolled, that have visited, enrolled, but have not subscribed to our premium packages. So this different type of data I used to collect. So if I talk about first of all, if I talk about business development, so business development, I have to set certain target to each trainer, how much business they have to get for the firm in order for their incentive. Secondly, business development, I was more actively involved with the corporate onboarding. So I
Acquisitions.
was
Okay.
yeah, corporate. So I was able to onboard 2 to 3 hotels for my gymming business.
Oh,
Those
good.
hotels that do not have their own
Okay.
gymming facilities, so I onboarded them. Second, when I talk about marketing, so what I did, I onboarded, or I invited a certain influencer to come and visit the gym, have certain facilities of the gym, and then do a certain promotion video of that. And in the promotion video segment, I also asked one or two my highly skilled trainer to do a short video clip on our page, like how to be active, how to eat good food, how to jog, and all other things. And
Okay.
the talking about data, so whatever data I have collected, I used to run offer, like the clients who have visited but not enrolled, so I used to send them a promotional offer on Independence Day, on different occasion. I used to send offer to women's on different occasions, so they can come in and try out our wellness center, our fitness center, our cafes. So these were things I was in charge.
Very nice. So what was the source of data? How you were collecting the data?
First, like whenever a client visited our particular gym, we used to ask them to fill a form wherein we ask their name, mobile number, and email ID. So generally, we get a good response ratio. Like they were willing to share these details, and generally these were because of our outdoor advertisement, or we generally have some client visits due to our trainers, due to our like referrals. We had our client visits, so our data collection was directly from our client visits only.
All right. So basically, you were collecting the data through client's visit and from the referrals.
Referrals, yes.
These were the two sources, right?
These were the two sources.
All right. Good. So Kamran, considering your experience, how would you will use this experience in adding value to the bank?
So yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, because I am I'm generally aware of the process of business development, and I can generate new business. I think I will be able to generate good business for a bank, for their entire range of product, where I can use certain strategies how to develop business. And because I have been also involved with the marketing aspect, so I can also be involved with the different activities that back can serve, like talking about ATL BTL activities, or some sort of digital marketing, when in I think I may be able to give some input related to various content creation strategies for the social medias. And I can also give my contribution towards performance marketing. So I
Okay.
think my skill set.
All right. So why do you think that nowadays the public sector bank has come up with this vacancies of marketing officer? Why there is a need of marketing officer nowadays in bank?
I think, ma'am, now the public sector has become very competitive, and they are working like a top notch private banking facility. So the role of marketing officer is that, because public sector bank are also coming up with new products and new services, which our existing client may be not aware, or which maybe we need to, like, हमको कुछ नए क्लाइंट्स को भी कुछ नए प्रोडक्ट पिच करने होंगे। तो अभी क्योंकि पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक के पास जो भी प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, उनको नए क्लाइंट को समझाना, उनको नए क्लाइंट को मार्केट करना, ताकि उनको अवेयर हो कि हाँ, ये मेरी पर्टिकुलर नीड इस पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट एंड इस पर्टिकुलर बैंक से भी फुलफिल हो सकती है। तो उसके लिए आई थिंक मैम मार्केटिंग ऑफिसर की जरूरत।
Okay, very good. So, can you tell me the functions about the RBI? What are the functions of RBI? Are you aware of it?
Yes, ma'am, I'm
Okay.
aware of it. So
Yeah.
RBI performs certain functions. So at the top of my is my regulatory and the supervisory function. So talking about regulatory and supervisory, RBI issues certain guidelines which come under its regulatory function, and to monitor that guideline if they are effectively being undertaken by the bank or not, RBI performs a supervisory function in terms of on-site supervision, off-site supervision, conducting of annual audits. Apart from them, RBI is involved with the creation of credit in the economy. So how much credit has to be flown into the economy, how much currency has to be printed in the economy. So these are the function involved, the RBI undertakes. And talking about, RBI is also involved with the social development, like if a particular sector need certain incentive, need certain subsidies in collaboration with the central government. So RBI is involved with the social development of our economy also.
Okay, good. So, as you mentioned that you can give your inputs into the digital marketing also. So, can you tell me the difference between the advertising and the marketing?
Uh, Sorry, advertising and marketing.
Yeah, what is the difference between the two?
I think advertising is like a mass media. There is no segregation or segmentation when we come talk about advertising. So we generally give advertising to a mass area of audience. When we talk about marketing, I think marketing is catering to a particular segment, catering to, we know their particular need, and we know how which product fulfill their needs, like, very comfortably. So I think this is the difference between advertising and marketing.
Okay, let's take an example. Let's suppose someone visited your gym, right? You were telling your prospective client about your services, right? So, what is this? It is marketing or it is advertising?
Ma'am, it's marketing.
It's marketing. Okay, tell me something about your hobby.
Ma'am, preparing a healthy food, like, so when I talk about healthy food, like, the cal the caloric the overall caloric in it, like how much protein, how much carbohydrate, how much fat should be in a particular meal. So when I became, like, previously also I was like a fat, so from there I developed a hobby of cooking healthy foods. So I used to cook like breakfast, including oats and all other thing. Then I cook midday meal, and I cook like the entire lunch and all other. So I have a hobby of cooking healthy food. I like to try different ingredients and all other things.
So, you have completed your MBA in the year 2019, right? And what about
Yes,
your
ma'am.
BCom
From in 2000 into 2017,
in
from
2000,
University of Allahabad.
University of Allahabad? Okay. So, Kamran, I would like to give some inputs from my side, right? Then you are very much thorough about the work you have done, right? The kind of job you have gone through. Along with the job, you are also aware about the marketing terminologies and the marketing awareness part, right? So,
Yes.
once आप जब वहां पर mention करेंगे कि आपने जो है FMCG sector में काम किया है and you were taking care of the promotional part, you were taking care of the supply part, right? Then you will get the counter questions on that related to the terminologies from the marketing, right? As I have asked you that what were the promotional strategies you were using. So you have very well mentioned that you were using ATL and BTL activities, right?
Yes.
सो यू शुड बी अवेयर ऑफ दीज टर्म्स, क्योंकि आप जो बताएंगे उससे रिलेटेड आपसे क्रॉस क्वेश्चनिंग होगी, ठीक है। सो आपको
Yes.
जिस फील्ड में आपने काम किया है उससे रिलेटेड जो मार्केटिंग का हमारा पार्ट है वो आपको जो टर्म्स है यू शुड बी अवेयर ऑफ इट, राइट। वर्क एक्सपीरियंस plays a very crucial role and it's very important for you to prepare in such a way so that जो आपने किया है exactly उसका वैल्यू जो है वो इंटरव्यूअर को सामने दिखाई दे, राइट। एंड आपका
Okay.
बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है बिकॉज आपने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है बिजनेस डेवलपमेंट में, क्लाइंट एक्विजिशन में, एंड द काइंड ऑफ वर्क यू हैव डन इन द जिम, द वे यू हैव एक्वायरिंग द कस्टमर्स एंड द प्रमोशनल एक्टिविटीज, राइट। सो ये आपको एक इसको स्ट्रक्चर्ड वे में अच्छे से आपने ऑलरेडी बहुत अच्छे से किया है, बस यू जस्ट नीड टू व्हेन आप जब वहां पे इंटरव्यू के सामने उसको प्रेजेंट करेंगे सो यू शुड नॉट मिस एनी पॉइंट, ठीक है। तो इसको आप एक
Yes,
पेपर
yes.
में जॉट डाउन कर लेंगे कि आपने वहां पर क्या क्या किया है और उसके साथ में कौन कौन सी प्रमोशनल एक्टिविटीज हैं जो हम मार्केटिंग में यूजुअली यूज करते हैं और क्या क्या टर्म्स आपसे पूछी जा सकती हैं, ठीक है।
Yes, ma'am.
सो योर एक्सपीरियंस इज वेरी मच रिलेवेंट टू दिस फील्ड। जब वो आपसे पूछेंगे व्हाई शुड वी हायर यू, सो यू कैन इजिली से दैट I have worked in the business development part, I have worked in the customer acquisition part, I know how to approach to the customer, and I know what are the activities. As you have all, very well mentioned that in banking sector currently the customers are, although public sector banks have very good products with themselves, but
Yes, ma'am.
customers are not aware of the product,
Yes, ma'am.
राइट। सो यू हैव मेंशन ए वेरी वैलिड पॉइंट देयर। सो आपको ऐसे ही अच्छे गुड पॉइंट्स एक जॉट डाउन कर लेने सो दैट यू नॉट मिस एनीथिंग, ठीक है।
Yes,
ये
ma'am.
तो हो
Yes,
गया
ma'am.
आपका एक्सपीरियंस पार्ट, ठीक है। हमने एक्सपीरियंस वाला पार्ट कवर कर लिया। सेकेंडली आपका एजुकेशन में आ जाते हैं तो यू कैन फेस सम क्वेश्चन फॉर बीकॉम, ठीक है। आपको बीकॉम
Yes,
से
ma'am.
जो आपका थ्योरेटिकल पार्ट है उससे कुछ क्वेश्चंस आपको पूछे जा सकते हैं। तो
Yes, ma'am.
आप वो जो टर्मिनोलॉजीज है जो क्वेश्चंस है वो आप एक बार थॉरो कर लीजिएगा, एक बार पढ़ लीजिएगा, ठीक है। ये
Definitely,
हो गया
definitely.
टेस्ट, दे हैव ऑलरेडी टेस्ट योर नॉलेज इन द प्रीलिम्स एंड इन द मेंस, राइट। इंटरव्यूज
Yes, ma'am.
बेसिकली a पर्सनालिटी टेस्ट, वो ये देखना चाहते हैं कि आप वो सिचुएशन में अपने आप को कितना काम कंपोज रखते हैं, कितना आप जो है आपका प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड उस सिचुएशन में, क्योंकि इतना ज्यादा स्ट्रेस होता है, कितना प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड आप वहां पर दिखाते हैं। सो क्वेश्चन बहुत सिंपल होते हैं लेकिन हम इतना ज्यादा उसको हम डर जाते हैं कि वो आंसर नहीं कर पाते हैं, वी डोंट आंसर दैट
Yes, ma'am.
क्वेश्चन, और यू आर ऑलरेडी वेरी गुड कैंडिडेट, right? Your
Okay.
experience is really good, your education part is really good, your experience is very much relevant to the marketing officer. Kamran, these were the inputs from my side, rest everything is okay। हमें एंटर करेंगे, ठीक है, आप उनसे परमिशन लेंगे बिफोर एंटरिंग, and then just go and sit, just wish everyone before sitting and ask for the permission also, sir may I sit, right? And then you
Yes, ma'am.
sit there, and then very calmly you need to answer all the questions. You are already very good, you just need to
Mm.
present yourself there, you just need to market yourself that you are the best and you are the fit for this job profile.
Thank
All
you,
the
ma'am.
very
Thank
best,
you.
thank you.